What the fuck? Holy shit. Son of a bitch, where did it go? Stay tuned.
Nerdy dude stuff.
For those of you keeping track at home, today's beer of the day is brought to you by Ivanhoe Park Brewing Company. Never Too Late Pumpkin Brown Ale. This is a brown ale at 6.9% alcohol by volume, and I'm gonna say maybe this one should have been never then late, because as a brown ale I was excited for it, but it has too much of a sour back end. I'm not really getting a lot of the pumpkin, so definitely not a recommend, but we will drink it. Cheers to you guys.
So normally on this channel, I'm a little more happy-go-lucky, a little more energetic, a little more tipsy, and I'm having a little bit more fun. If you're new here, please subscribe. I do streams once a week on Monday. I do videos weekly. Like the video, turn on the bell notification, all that stuff. Also, t-shirts, link description, blah, blah, blah. I almost didn't even do the beer review, but I was like, one thing I have to do in this video is stick true to myself, and that was to do the beer review. So a couple of days ago, and we're just going to start, get right into talking about this. I don't even have a video of Copper today, and if he barks, I'm hopefully, shut up, Copper. There you go. That's kind of how peeved and annoyed I am in my attitude today. Really super freaking buzzkill. And I'm going to really try not to swear just so I don't have to go and bleep it and, keep it, because at least with YouTube I can get monetized. So, if you're here, long story short, too long didn't read, we'll just do that first, is I just jumped onto my Helium app on my phone, and we're going to show those screenshots here in just a minute when we jump over to the computer, and my wallet for Helium was gone, kaput. Zero, you have nothing, not even linking to your miners. I pulled out my 12-word code, and I went to the app in the settings to reveal to see if maybe it was different or changed, and completely the same. All the words, 12 words, were the exact same. The mnemonic phase, whatever, the exact same. So I signed out of the wallet completely, and then I signed back in, imported the wallet using those codes, or those 12 words, and nothing. So I'm still sitting here looking at zero. Now, I have a pull-up from a couple of subscribers, and someone reached out to me on Twitter, and someone also reached out to me on Discord, and I'm just going to paraphrase here, and it says, "Hey, nerdy dude, love the content, appreciate the time to take to read this. If you're having these problems, let me know, or how I can address this. I recently pulled up my Helium wallet on my phone, and it was showing I have zero. I went through and I signed out and I put in the 12-word code and I went back in and it was still showing zero. Any help or assistance would be greatly appreciated." So that was sent to me about 2 or 3 days ago, and I responded back saying, "Hey, I haven't experienced this. I'm not entirely sure, but I'll keep an eye out or an ear out if I hear anything and see what's going on." Then someone else reached out to me and said the same thing. I'm not going to read that one. I have to go through Twitter to pull that one up. But it's pretty much said the same thing. "Hey, I just got onto my wallet. The Helium's not there. The miners aren't even connected. The miners are still running." I think this one said there was a green light on the miner, and but ultimately the same thing. And so today, originally, I was going to be doing a video about Helium staking. Got a lot of requests for that, and I hit 20 Helium, and I was like, perfect, this will be great. So I went to, I checked this morning, everything was perfectly fine. My miners were doing excellent, especially the idiot brother one at the other house that I have to keep adjusting and fixing. Everything's been doing great. So I had some family in town. I dropped them off at the airport, and I was like, great, we're going to go back and do a video. We're going to do it on Helium staking. I'm driving home from an hour from the airport. I know exactly how I wanted the staking video. It's going to be broken up into 2 parts. The very beginning, we'll do that video if I can get this resolved. But the main part is right now I need to get 20 Helium back. And 20 Helium might not be a lot to you guys, but it's pretty big to me. I've been working on that and earning it, so I want to make sure I have it. So once I log in, I'm getting out. I'm putting on my shirt, getting my Giants hat ready. I'm getting the beer ready, and I pull up my Helium app, and it's gone. And it shows nothing. So we're going to pull it up on screen, and you'll see exactly what I see. And we're going to keep talking about this and seeing if we can figure out what's going on. So before I show you any more, if you guys were trying to do the minted drop yesterday, October 23rd, and it was sold out within 2 minutes, don't worry. There is still a few miners available left at Helium Mart for the mile site, and you're looking at getting these by January at the latest. So if you're still looking for miners, this is the way to go. And then, of course, all the antennas and all that crap is in the description of this video. So I'm excited to get one of these to do a video on it, but at this point, if now I'm at a zero balance wallet, then why even bother? Which is really, really poopy. But if you guys are still looking for Helium miners, link for this is in the description. Use code NerdyDudeStuff to save yourself 3% or something like that. So, anywho, let's get a look at our miners. Now, in between this take and the intro to the video, I was looking at Reddit, It seems to be a lot of people having these problems, and a couple of people are saying I installed app onto a second phone. It shows all hotspots back in H&T back and in the wallet, but closed app and reopen and all gone again. So I might try after this video deleting the app off the phone, reinstalling it, and I have the 12 words hidden somewhere in this vicinity, which I'll just have to go and pull them back out and put them back in. Hopefully that's the case. The only thing that's really kind of helping me stay like light and keeping ease is that I go into my account and I go on to the Explorer, and everything is still chilling. Everything with my miners are still hanging out, still getting some solid numbers. They are still linked to my address here, so I'm really hoping that it's just a mobile issue, a mobile app issue, and not an actual Explorer issue. So it is refreshing to see that. You know, when you go into my account up here by clicking, you can see that the 2 hotspots are still located and addressed to me, and then these are still also actively working. So you can see here, in the past 24 hours, my main hotspot here has gotten 0.357. And then we go back to my account here, and we go to my hotspots, we go to my other one, and this one is still also not much activity on this one, just because, like I said, this is my idiot stepbrother Helium miner from between the two. As long as the two of them talk to each other, they're both there, which is really, really good, really, really solid. This one has improved in the past few days. You could see here that it's got alone almost half a helium. Then it had a crappy 2 days, and then another half a helium yesterday, which was really, yesterday, which was really nice. And then that, but this one's being a dingleberry, and I usually say that if you get 10 helium in a 30-day period, you're pretty successful. This one being a dingleberry with it having a good majority of the last 30 days down, it's only at 4.35, so we do have some work to do on this one. Maybe we have to put it up a little bit higher, or I don't really know what's going on. Versus my main one, which you could see I'm on the 30-day trend of getting. It's great, all those witnesses. Like, you can really tell the difference in the two. Like, look at all the witnesses and how far that one's shooting. We're even breaking our records on this one. In the past 30 days, this one alone is sitting at 11.09, which is pretty solid. I'm very happy with those results. Past 2 days, it's had over half a helium in the past week. It did have a dingleberry day, but it is what it is. And today, it's kind of a little bit of a dingleberry day as well, but the day is still young. And if I can't get into my app, then I'm going to be a little PO'd overall. Healthy 15 helium in the past 30 days. So this is why I am frustrated. You guys should listen to me. Okay, this is why I'm frustrated. Let's go ahead and refresh the app now since I did everything just to see. Yeah, so it's still saying welcome to your wallet. Your balance is 0. You can send H&T to the below address. So I have that screenshot here. You can see if my resolution is good enough there for you. You can see here, this is the screen I'm looking at. And I did a screen grab and then I circled it, just be like, it's right there, in case you can't see it. But this is showing that I have a 0 balance. I have really nothing going on down here. I have to see if this address is still, because I believe I have my helium address on a transaction with crypto.com, or if you want to sell your helium. And I was going to include that in a video about staking today as well, that I know they were having some issues, but crypto.com is also a great platform to cash out on your helium, because this was all requested by a subscriber. So I figured, yep, we're long overdue, so we're going to do it. But when I go to the news section of my Helium miner, you can see here that it still has the updates of my miners. So it said, great, in the past week, your 2 hotspots earned 3.88 helium. Brief Taupe Fox was the Big Mac Daddy at 2.88. My hotspots were offline 6 days ago. Again, there's Sour Walnut Goat being a herp derp 8 days ago. I haven't had any updates in the past 3 days, but there hasn't been any news there. Oh, the Giants game is on. I need to see how they're doing. Oh, well, I don't really care right now. I'm a little more peeved that I'm missing 20 helium. So these are the screens that I'm seeing, and it's getting really, 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 really frustrating. So after we finish recording this video, we will do a delete of the app and a reinstall to see if at least that shows some life. But everything else that I'm just seeing here on this Reddit post, and I'm going to do some more digging, and I'll do a video if we get this recovery. I will do a video updating this, so make sure you're subscribed and blah blah blah. I will do a video updating if I could figure out how to make this an easy fix. That way, if you guys get this issue, then you don't have to worry or freak out. And then if you guys ask me how to do it, and I have a video successfully, I'm gonna back up this page over here. If I have a video successfully showing this, then I can just refer you to that. There's a GitHub incorrect 0 balance in Android Helium app 3.4.0. Maybe there was a big update for, because I am on iOS. There's an incorrect balance 0 in Helium app. Balance in Explorer is 2.92. Same wallet address, blah, blah, blah. Steps to reproduce the behavior: send some HNT from the Binance account to the wallet. Okay, check balance and Explorer. Balance updated, transaction succeeded. Go to the Android app, balance 0. Balance in the same for the same address for Explorer for app, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, it looks like they're getting the same one, the same error as me, but their Helium miners are still good. Yeah, that's stupid. I guess it's a bug. I don't know. We're going to have to look that up. We're definitely going to have to look that up and see, just because of, it's frustrating. You know, we've done all this work, we've done all this research, we have Helium miners that we're going to be adding to our network, and we have antennas that we want to test, but, you know, if we've already now gotten hit with this, and we've only mined about 19, 12, 31, we've mined about 40 Helium since we've been up, so we're just almost to the point of breaking even on all of our investments. We're like $300 away from breaking in on our investments, and then if, like, our wallet got hacked or anything like that, then that's going to be really, really, really... I don't know what I'm doing with my life. There I am. I'm trying to go into my miners. I don't know why I did it that way. I should have just done it this way. But yeah, that's a pretty big buzzkill. So if you guys have experienced this and you have any solutions and that I'm not sure of just yet, please reach out to me on Telegram, Twitter, or Discord. All that stuff is in the link of this video. I prefer Discord just because I'm more active on there and I get better notifications on my phone than Telegram. I ignore most of my Telegram ones, but I don't know why. Just because Discord is so much easier. So please reach out to me there. I'm also going to be posting in the Helium group on there to see if anyone else has had this issue, and then we can maybe hopefully resolve this together. I'm going to reach out to like Tactical Investments and Investing and see if he's experienced this or what he's got as well, because this is super frustrating. So let's see what we can find out. So in between that last take and jumping back to this take, we did delete the app off of our mobile device and reinstall it and try to put in our 12 words again, which went through no problem, to no avail. So we still are showing nothing on the mobile app, which is driving me nuts. So we're gonna hack at this. We're gonna go sit outside, have a cigar, stay calm and collected, and try to find how we can get back into our app appropriately without freaking out. So like I said, reach out to me in Telegram, Twitter, or Discord. Links for that in the description of this video so we can figure this out together. Otherwise, like, comment, subscribe, turn on the bell notifications for updates on this, all that good stuff. There's not going to be a funny outro on this because I'm just really not in the mood to think of anything. Other than that, I'm O'Prius. Cheers to you guys. We'll see you next time.